to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be taking out my 8-week-old protective style. The style has been great to me, honestly. Can't, complain or nothing, but it is time. The root, I don't know if you can see them, but they're kind of getting curly up here at the top. It is just time. I haven't filmed like a mental health check-in for you guys in a while either, so I didn't want to do 2 separate videos. I'm just gonna put it all together in this video. Normally this takes like 3 to 5 hours. It's currently 4 o'clock. As you can see, we're gonna hope that this doesn't take 4 hours. I'm hoping to be done by like 6:30, but I'm gonna do a mental health check-in with you guys and take out my protective style. This is like a new formatted video that I've been doing, and I kind of want to start doing these videos called Yap and Sips because I like to yap. And so I did make a matcha. As you can see, here is my matcha. I use Nami matcha, and when that's gone, I have a Gatorade. So we're gonna sip, talk, I'm gonna give you guys updates, and we're gonna take out my hair, so stay tuned. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you do get notified when I post. If you want to stop and stick around, all of my social media will be right here, as well as linked down in the bio below. Let's get into it. Starting off, this is what my hair looks like. Oh, please don't mind this is what the hairstyle looks like, braided. Getting started. The first update I have for you guys is about my business. So I never know where to cut my hair because I don't want to. I'm honestly just gonna cut my hair wherever like the pieces start to uncurl. Too well, because I don't really know where my hair starts and stops. Okay, now they're all cut. Now I'm gonna start taking the comb and putting, honestly I might do it with my fingertips, to be honest, because the comb, it helps. And you see what I'm doing? I'm literally just splitting the braid. With my business, as you guys saw, I recently went on a business trip to Atlanta. It was super fun. I got some questions asking about kind of what I meant when I said I was very thankful to be there. So I decided to be a freelance multimedia creator around like a couple years ago, and then I never really took it seriously. And so now I decided, I'm gonna start taking it seriously and stuff like that. And when I decided to do that, you have to go out and get clients to be freelance, which is why it's so hard to go out in business by yourself, because having consistent clientele is hard to get. I have been growing my business and getting more consistent clients, and I think that starting off with my church client that I have now was a very good client for me to start off with, because it's very consistent as far as business going with productive and getting clients. I think that part's a little harder for me, but I just have to kind of be optimistic that I will grow or continue to grow in the field that I want to grow into. That's that update on that aspect of the business. My next update I think is about content. Some people are I'm getting DMs about my content and about how often I'm posting and what I'm going to be posting. I have decided that I'm going to be doing Vlogmas this year. I'm going to be doing Vlogmas with like a weekly vlog every week, and then different videos throughout the week, and I'm gonna drop a video every single day, so be sure to stay tuned for that. I'm really looking forward to it. I've decided that I'm going to stop trying to be like overly aesthetic and like overthinking content that I'm putting on my other social media platforms, and I'm just gonna put the content out because I just need to put the content out. I think that for a really long time I get super nervous about it, just because I'm like, oh, what if like it flops, or what if they don't like it? But at the end of the day, I'm trying to save moments for myself as well, and content is how I share that. And I think that I kind of be forgetting that this is also like an ode to me and something that I'm doing as a favor for my older self to be able to look back on. Staying grounded in that is really helping me in being more consistent with making content, because I'm not being overly judgmental of what I'm making while still also being, you know, judgmental to make sure that I am trying to put out the best content. And yeah, if you guys don't know, I do have a podcast called the You're Delusional Podcast. It relaunched this October a couple weeks ago. We've dropped 2 episodes since the relaunch. Be sure to go like it, rate it, let me know what you guys think about it. A blog post put up every Friday when the episode drops as well, because we play a game on the podcast called Delusion or Truth, and it opens up the audience to be able to, you know, let us know what you guys think about the episode. That's going well. I really like to, as you see, sit here and yap, but I really do get to enjoy sitting there and talking and sharing on the podcast. I am looking into getting a sound engineer, so that is exciting as well. That's pretty much what's going on with the business aspect of all things. Okay, so I just finished the first braid. As you see, I took it out. What I'm gonna do now is take my comb and comb out the pieces, and this is basically just gonna help to make it a little easier when I get in the shower to detangle and everything, because I'm getting those like goop chunks. Like, you see that? I'm getting those goopy pieces out before I get in the shower, and they get wet and gross. I'm gonna keep a thing for like my shed hair as well. Here's the first piece. Now, 1,000 more to go. The next update that I have for you guys, people have been asking, I've gotten some DMs about my love life. There's nothing going on in my love life, for real. Recently started exploring the idea of, you know, dating and everything, because I haven't dated since I got out of my last serious relationship. I feel like, I've told you guys, obviously wasn't a good place for me. And I think that I just had to take time to grow and understand myself as a person and understand my value and all that kind of stuff. I've recently been open to the idea of dating again and, you know, seeing what's out there. That's all the tea on that. I think that I'm going to continue to keep that part of my life private in a way. Not hidden for sure, but just use discretion and privacy. But as of right now, there's nothing too serious going on. The next update that I have is that I am in the process of looking at homes. In a couple of days, I'm going on some house tours. I kind of have decided which ways that I want to move in purchasing a home. But it's scary, but I also think that, like, if you don't start, you never will. And I have a really good idea for what I'm doing. And it's a scary process. I've been making a lot of like adult moves and like adult purchases and kind of really setting up my life. I turned 25. I feel like my life just kind of like turned on in a way. Like, it's always felt like I've been here for real, you know, don't get me wrong or nothing like that. But I do feel like when I was 25, it just kind of amplified. And going to look at some properties, and everything like that's feeling very real. So that's very exciting. It's gonna be a fun experience. I don't think that I'm necessarily, I may record, excuse me, I may record bits and pieces of the experience, but I don't think I'm gonna kind of like record the whole process necessarily, because I want to make sure that I'm being present and I am making the right decisions for myself. Once all of that is done, I will sit down and make a video if you guys are like interested in seeing that or whatever, about, you know, why I want to purchase a home, what I'm purchasing a home for, all this kind of stuff or whatever. Or in the comments, let me know. My next big news is I am going back to school. I'm going back to school. I recently got accepted into a master's degree program. I'm getting my master's in business administration with a focus in marketing to go along with my communications background. I haven't been in school in like 4 years because I graduated right before, when I was 21, right before I turned 22. I'm excited to be going back to school for real. I think that that's gonna be super cool, super fun. It should take maybe like a year and a half, 2 years, somewhere in between that. And that's also a new journey going on. I feel like I kind of have a lot of new things all happening at one time, which is why I've been very like cluster brained and not here. And I believe I will be starting in January. Okay, also I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of shedding, but please keep in mind that my hair has been like this for 2 months, so not the break. I think I have one more update for you guys before I disappear or speed the video up. Actually, that's it. That's pretty much been what's going on in my life. I've been trying to focus on my health and my relationships with my friends. I'm having a Friendsgiving. Currently, as I'm filming this video, it is November 5th. It is election day, but I'm hosting a Friendsgiving that's gonna be next Thursday. I'm excited. I'm definitely very excited. I do believe there will be a video coming out about the Friendsgiving, you know, just kind of like a day in my life type of situation. So y'all stay tuned for that as well. I'm gonna sit here though and finish taking my hair down and probably turn on some TV so this process goes a little quicker, and I will come back to you. I just finished my hair. Oh my god. When I was saying that I go through, like, the purpose for me going through and combing out the hair as I do it is because when you go to wet your hair, you have to think that all that gunk and buildup is gonna be in your hair. So it's gonna get like really hard to detangle and gunky. So you wanna try and get as much of that out as you know, can. Now I'm going to hop in the shower and wash my hair. I think oh, do y'all want to see my hair? Also, we're gonna do a length check under my boob kind of situation. I'm trying to get to where you guys can see me. It's like right here. This is all the hair that came out all my shed hair. Low-key don't feel like this is bad for 2 months. So, okay, now let's hop into the shower. Hi, so getting into my shower routine for my hair today. I'm really just gonna saturate my hair overly well and make sure that it is getting some water on it and reviving those curls, bringing them back to life, making sure I'm scratching my scalp also, getting real in there. For the products I'm using, I'm going to be using this Sweet Ginger Cleansing Rinse by Camille Rose. It's a really good scalp rinse. And then I'm going to be using a deep conditioning hair mask I don't use any conditioner or anything during this video or a normal shampoo. It's just these two things to make sure that my product isn't getting overly built up with product and that I can make sure that I'm thoroughly cleaning all the gunk and stuff out of my hair without adding too much product buildup to it. But as you can see, I'm just going to go in and deep condition my hair and then tie it all up into a bun and let it sit. The deep conditioner says for 15 minutes. So I did that, and then I combed it through with the comb I showed you guys earlier, which is from Target, and I got out, and then I am going to get into the styling of my hair. And this is how much hair I lost while in the shower. Also, y'all, look at this little curl. So cute. So I have some thoughts that I need to discuss. I'm not a super big Love is Blind fan, right? Meaning I can't tell you all the characters hoop to who. And I just wanted to talk about it while I do my hair. I'm not gonna go into super detail. I'm just gonna do my hair as far as I get, and you know. I started watching Love is Blind while I was taking my hair out, and I was like, oh, it's whatever. I'm not really gonna get too invested. Like, whatever. Like, I liked the last season, but I feel like that was just it. I liked the last season, right? I'm watching, and y'all, I'm invested. She's invested. I have so many thoughts. Okay, so I'm not finished yet. I'm on episode, what episode am I on? I think I'm on episode 4. I want to talk about Nick and Leo. Nick, Leo, and Hannah. Okay, first of all, can we discuss, also I didn't tell you guys, but I'm going to be using the Big Papa by the Dew Gel and the Mael Rosemary Mint Blend Strengthening Leave-In Conditioner. I am so upset that, okay, you know how they be saying that the show is cut a certain way, right? And I'm like, okay, that's cool. But it seems like in that scene where Leo was talking to Hannah, it wasn't like, it was worse. Like, it seems like they did him a favor cutting it the way they cut it. Wait, that's crazy as of you, because first of all, why was he going off on that woman like that? Like, hello? Makes me wonder, like, did the casting people step in? Did they say anything? Was it like super bad? Because for her to be crying hysterically, like she was crying, you know, and like he said and she said, and we only saw a glimpse of it. Like, that's nuts. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder, did that scare him? And I don't know. I'm at the cliffhanger part. I'm going to watch it before I go to sleep. I'm at the cliffhanger part now where they're about to, like, Leo basically was doing that manipulation-ish. Because that was very clearly manipulation, and I'm very proud of Hannah for, like, seeing that. Like, she's my superhero. Because what? Like, I hope at 26 I'm wise like that. You know? Leo just asked Hannah to go out and talk to Brittany and be like, hey, I hope you know that the thing was mutual and like she loves you. That's crazy of you, sir, because that's not what is happening literally at all. He's really trying to play in their face, and I feel like it's just so like he can have a wife or something, because he doesn't want to leave from the experiment failed. Because I feel like people who are in his situation, like, they always be kind of discombobulated in some way, and it's just like, what's going on? Like, when I look at Leo, I feel like there's not kindness back there. I don't know. Maybe it's the way the show is cut. Oh no, not me done fucked around and spoiled it for myself. Dude. Okay, well, I see that they end up together, I guess. Anyway, let's talk about Marissa and Man, right? I am so proud of Marissa because after seeing Hannah's performance with Leo and her leaving the room all shook and she was like, she needs to come back. Like, and she didn't stand on business. But like, also, I think in that situation that was very overwhelming and emotional, and he was definitely emotionally abusing that woman. After seeing that, it was very refreshing to see the way Marissa stood on business with Bodon. Yeah, I think that was very refreshing. Also, can we talk about how Bodon literally took that so well? He was so graceful, and I was just like, wow, I love that for you. And I really do like the way Marissa was like, even though she was kind of nervous, because I get it, that's a hard situation to be in, you know what I mean? Like, and they're in a hard type of time crunch, and she really stood on business like she said she was going to, and I very much so respect that. In the scenario, I don't want to say, since I know Brittany and Leo are going to end up together, I don't want to say that they deserve each other, but I do feel like they deserve each other, because I feel like he's low-key, I don't know who he is as a person, but he's not displaying himself as a great person. Also, the way Brittany kind of lied about, I don't know, maybe she didn't lie, but the way the show was cut made it seem as if she was lying about her, like, expectations and stuff like that. And he made it very clear about, like, all that man was talking about was finances. And so I was like, I don't know if that's necessarily gonna work, because it's giving they're not gonna fit together financially, and that's not everything, but that's a big thing, and when that's an important thing, that's a huge thing. Garrett and Taylor, boy, you want to talk about love. I love them. I hope to find someone that caring one time in my life, because I love them so bad. Like, what I've seen so far from them in the pods has been so beautiful, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, and I'm really rooting for them. I hope it continues. I really do. They seem like they're really like a match made in heaven, and I love that. I love how, like, right off the bat, they just gave that to you, and I hope that it was just really right off the bat like that, just organically as well. Ashley and Tyler, let me talk about it. Let me talk about how they're such a beautiful couple, first of all. Like, they're just so gorgeous individually, and together, oh, like, that was very beautifully orchestrated. I really like their genuine love and connection for each other. I really do. I like how they were both very open and very honest from the jump, and it was just like displaying that, like, it's okay to be vulnerable. I think this whole season low-key shows vulnerability, and I love that. Hold on. Let me see if I talked about every couple. I know I didn't. There's one I missed. There's a lot, actually. Alexandra and Tim, I'm not too invested in right now. Monica and Steven, not too invested in right now. Let's talk about Hannah and Nick. Hannah and Nick, I think I don't really know how to feel about them, to be honest, because I feel like just how Hannah was mad that Leo was, you know, taking too long to decide, I low-key feel like Hannah took too long to decide. I feel like she didn't take too long to decide, but I feel like she did decide, and then she walked that shit back only because she felt a way that Leo wasn't her number one, and like, if Brittany wouldn't have accidentally said nothing, like, Hannah would have just let that man go. So, but Leo was always on her bad. So, like, I don't really know if I like that, for real, but we'll see. I like them together, though. I can say that. They're a very cute couple together. Takeaways from the season, I think that I really don't like, I don't like how much death is brought up in this season, and how, like, trauma bonded it feels. A little wet bank check. Anyway, and how trauma bonded it feels. I think that it just feels very scary in a way. I don't know. Those are my thoughts so far for the 4 episodes I watched. I'm gonna do the rest of my head and then I'm gonna come back after I diffuse and show you guys what's going on. We're gonna go into a little montage. Okay, so it's a couple days later now. I think it's about a week later now. My hair has, you know, been in its forms or whatever. But thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed. Let me know how long is the longest you guys would keep a protective styling, because usually I do like 6 weeks max, but this one was just styling, you know, so I left it in for 8 weeks, and I can say that my hair, it feels very good. It feels very nourished, and it doesn't feel like it was just dry for, you know, 8 weeks long. So yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching the video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you do get notified when I post. Be a part of the village, be a part of the family. And if you want to stalk and stick around, all my social media will be right here, as well as linked down in the bio below. But I'll see y'all later. Bye.